then Ancient Apparition on top of that, if you're hit with the Ice Blast, you can't heal, right? So it's all got Snatch and Tofu. They might go on him here.
And they're thinking about it. Miposhka in the vicinity. He's level 3 on Miposhka, and Tofu is in so much trouble. This Sveno in the jungle, not in this game, not versus Team Spirit. When it comes to tactics, these guys really know what's up. Did everything.
They might still get him though.
Well,
yeah, they get him.
Dropping low. Dying Quinn also in a lot of trouble, and Team Spirit, they've opened up this map. This is in a very, very good position. However, Malady will die, but Collapse will follow suit immediately afterwards. He did get connected on with the cold feet, so going for that solo kill, not as worthy as he thought it was going to be. Tofu in the mid lane, as you mentioned, is going to be in a lot of trouble. The Ember is going to be in the vicinity, but the Boundless strike just in time. Laurel gets his Jingoos, and the Boundless is enough for the kill. Collapse is in a little bit of trouble, instantly going for a TP. Very nice recognition that he might...
Just the fact that they're rotating on him. However, Ace...
He does have the Stampede. Let's see if he's going to be able to get it off. Go for the Stampede. Laurel still going forward. Connects with the Boundless Strike, and Ace might actually be in trouble with the Blood Grenade. A couple more hits. They will be able to run him down. Jingo stacks are there. One more hit from Laurel. Will be able to seal the deal. Tofu comes over level 7 on the Veno. He's still super high in the experience department, but still not able to save his placement on the ward in the enemy triangle.
He's going back though.
Get clipped. Okay, they're still gonna go for him a little bit too long. He stood there. It's one of those situations. I outplayed them.
Ward stop.
Also, they probably want to defend. The Terrorblade is there. The Ice Blast will connect. There's the Ember Spirit now going in. Collapse needs to get away. The chains connect, and he's most definitely dead. This is why he's attacking him. Scepter, Stampede being used. Monkey King in a good position to use the Wukong's command. Terrorblade has to be... Watson is aware that something bad might happen. Rue will get a track onto Malady. The bottom line. It's a lot of damage done into him with the Tiny coming in. It will most definitely land the kill. Ace trying to get a bit of a return kill with Quinn being in the vicinity, having the dust. They're going to try to finish it off, and will be getting it off. Also, Radahn now will be in a little bit of trouble, and the TPs are coming in. They need to get here and protect their carry, and will be doing exactly that. Laurel, he didn't use the Wukong's man top, but here in the bottom lane, it will be giving him so much. Now Collapse, he does have the damage from the Astral Spirit, getting pain into Ace, and here comes Miposhka flying from the toss of his laning by the Ace in a lot of trouble. One more hit from Collapse will seal the deal. Now with the Boundless Strike, they want Quinn dead. He's going to be going to the left with his remnants, with the AA Blast completely off the mark. He does have one more remnant to work with, but no longer able to get all of the info that and all of the little videos that we're dishing out. Yeah, we are going to be seeing a good fight. That's why we're here for the FISSURE Universe Episode 4. Boundless Strike, they got the big kill. AA Blast will be connecting onto the Monkey inside of the Wukong's command. Laurel is standing his ground. He knows that he's dead, but maybe they can deny him. Miposhka not going for the attack. If you shatter your opponent, I'm not sure if he does get denied with Collapse. Running in, Tofu, 2 hits are needed. It's going to be more than enough. Ace, very low, but they won't be able to run him down.
That went away from Laurel though. They might still fight here.
Still cooking. The Ember is coming back. Radahn going forward. Bounty in a bit of a bad position to help his team. He's getting some tracks off a bit too late. Now Miposhka will be ran down as well. He will be, keeping them away a little bit longer. Slide of Fist off the mark with that. The chains miss as well, but it won't change anything. Miposhka will still die. This is going to last a little bit longer. Rue reveals himself. Dust does connect. He's going to be going onto the side. Bounty Hunter never an easy hero to catch, but for Quinn, he knows exactly where he's at. The A Blast is coming. Not even needed. Watson will seal the deal with the right clicks, and he's on a mega kill streak. GG, looking strong. Looking towards Ace. They can kill him. Would be a nice Stampede. Hard spell to go through, but they do have a lot of stuns. Echo Stomp will be connecting. The follow-up stun, it is enough for a kill. He even used the Stampede, so that's a 2-in-1.
Track moves kill off the tree. Now they're hunting Ace.
With the TP from the Monkey King, this should be a kill that they can get. Wukong's command, Boundless Strike inside of the Wukong's command. Those Monkey Warriors will be doing a ton of damage. He has the blink, but the tree toss ending his life. Another track kill in the books.
The courier, I think.
Like
Tofu?
Shard maybe? Tofu. Maybe going on to Laurel, uses all of his spells. He's quite tanky. So not a hero that you want to go for Essence Drink. But of course when Collapse goes to finish him off, 2 hits are all that he needs. This Elder Titan isn't playing around. They're going to be finding another one And that's two supports of GG that are not going to be part of the equation any longer.
He's got 4.7k net worth on
the opponents. Collapse, they want him. Blink, Hoof Stomp, and Watson with his Metamorphosis will destroy him in a second. He doesn't even get his Astral Spirit back.
That's so much damage every time.
Once again, they're thinking about re-engaging the Monkey King coming from the left as well. Gladiators, are they gonna get caught with their pants down? Ace now, he understands that they want him dead. They're gonna be finding the Venom first. That is a lot of damage, but they leave Ace. So he's gonna be getting a double hoof stomp, so now the turnaround will be there. But Collapse just goes in. Winter Shard wants to finish off the Venom. Doesn't get to kill him. Rodan loses his life as well. And Watson standing his ground with a Hurricane Pack. He doesn't want to fight Collapse.
Really good. Oh? Watson? Watson? Did he just use... It was just Demon Steel, right? And then he moved in.
Melody will survive, but Watson definitely underestimating just how much damage can be done to him. Now they want the mid lane tower. They might just be able to get it. Tofu needs to be very careful. He did drop a sentry. Let's see if that sentry will be saving his life with the toss back. Maybe not, but the cold feet onto the tiny. Rodan needs to be careful. Tofu healing himself. He doesn't have the dual scepter any longer. All of his defensive items, not enough. Is he? With an Echo Stomp? Yeah, Collapse goes in, wants to finish off the Roche. It is a little bit too strong. And Collapse, he gets the Roche, he gets the Aegis, and now he's gonna be getting your lives. Let's see, though, T-Spirits coming in. They need Rodan to join the fight. TPing onto the outpost. He will be here fairly soon, but Watson, he swabs the HP with Collapse. He's standing his ground, gets out of the pit. Watson, there is gonna be an Ice Path waiting for him, a double Ice Path. They bound the strike onto two of them. Melody now without his carry. Let's see what he can do. Well, with a nice move song from Ace, Rodan needs to get himself away. The cold feet might actually connect, and it won't. He gets out just in time. Buyback from the Bounty Hunter. He knows that his team needs help. Rodan is standing his ground. Quinn in a lot of trouble. 2 hits will take him out. It is going to be the tree toss that ends his life in the end. Spirit, they lost 3 heroes. They bought back 1. And Tofu barely, only barely survives here. And he's level 25. That is
Watson?
a big deal. He does have 2 toss charges. Let's see. It's going to be enough to kill Watson. Does look like it. Pops the BKB. Thunder will be there. Rue gets deleted immediately. Rodan, he has to pop the BKB just to get himself out.
The BKB TP out. Rue, you got Thundered. It's your fault. Insta TP out. Oh, mid lane.
Tofu, nullified. Cannot use anything, but doesn't even need to. As Quinn is keeping the Monkey King in place, trying not to allow him. No way, he does have the shard, will not allow him to go into the tree dance there. And there's the Hoof Stomp. Larl looks like a dead target as well. Collapse next on the menu. Ogre Seal Totem to run even further away. He's gonna have the Astral Spirit. He'll be pulling it back, only connecting onto 2 heroes. But Rodan going in and destroys them with just a couple of hits. Rodan. His Revenant's Brooch makes a huge difference, but now he doesn't have the BKB, so these supports are a problem for him. A Blast is gonna be coming back.
Quinn, they are smoked.
To find Quinn. Attack, double toss. No way he's gonna live. He does open up the card days, but this is what I was talking about. You run into a stun, and you just cannot save anybody. Now he does look his card. They're going to be losing Tofu as well. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Melody will be next on the menu. Ghost Scepter to get himself away, but the Boundless Strike from afar. Larl will not allow it.
Yeah, that 5k advantage now is becoming 9k.
Doing damage with the Boundless Strike over the Ghost Scepter, even though it shouldn't, because it is physical. Because I'm seeing twice with the Boundless Strike, he's doing damage to the And Double Toss Centaur in some trouble. He's going to be using the cart and pulled in again. Rue is the one who gets the kill. The tree toss would have killed him anyway, so there was no chance for the Centaur to survive there. Thinking what it could have been. But,
for once in his life, yeah, he's trying to think. Tofu?
You are the genius analyst. Tofu is dead. That wasn't a smart move to be there, but you have to try to get out on the map win.
Collapse.
About running onto the Terrorblade. There with the Mask of Madness is going to be pulled up into a cart, just being drove around. The Boundless Strike is there. Ice Path fall up as well. Will be popping the BKB. Standing his ground, fighting Watson. He needs the Thunder target. He needs it now. And he will be getting it, but it's not nearly enough. Inside of the Wukong's man with a level 25. Nothing that he can do. They did bring down the Tiny. Terrorblade has the buyback. Collapse will be taken out as well when he doesn't have his Astral Spirit, just not as strong.
The Bounty Hunter might set this fight up top though.
Rodan. Try to go for the tower, get stunned up, and Boundless Strike. They want the Centaur, might just be able to get him. Buyback is available. Watson in a lot of trouble. The Abyssal Blade is there, and Laurel just taking him out on his own. Didn't really need no help. The tree toss flying in collapse still behind enemy lines. Doesn't really care about backdoor protection.
After.
I don't know, it's hard for GG. I would have preferred that blink that Terribly wanted to go for. A nice 4-step just in time before Radon. There's a toss back, but there's the Recon man that we were talking about. T-Blade onto the Tiny, instant Lotus Orb to remove it. The buyback, no, that was the dieback, was that for a long time, but he does have a buyback now. Again, a blast from the other side will be connecting onto the Monkey King. If they can burst him down, it would be huge. Laurel is dropping low, standing his ground. Yeah, he will be able to kill him. Has a Sunder if he can go forward and look at the backlines, but the Hex is there. Collapse doesn't care about the Ember Spirit whatsoever. That is a dieback, and he cannot come back into the game. Now, Team Spirit finally smell blood. There will be a Hex onto the Centaur. Nice usage of the Disperser. This is why Watson bought it. Found the strike onto both of the supports. Nice card. So the Nullifier really won't be that big of a deal. No more Glyph. On GG, they might be dealing with Mega Creeps. A Blast flying in. Radon needs to get out of it. Will be able to do it, but it does connect onto the Monkey. Terrorblade gone. Let's get the buyback off. Both him and Malady are going to be coming in. Avalanche toss, not enough for the kill, but Laurel is there to secure it. His bound is the other side. They didn't get a single one yet. Just so hard. He's waiting for Ace, and nope, he's gonna be finding an easier one. Malady's gone without the A blast. How do you really get those kills? Are we gonna be going for the Stampede? Ice Path waiting for him. Wukong's command is sounded that's very hard to fight with the Nullifier. No chance to save him. No chance to keep him alive. That is going to be another dieback, but look at what Quinn is doing with Watson in a good position. He might be able to finish him off for that. Now finally starts to stand his ground, and Watson has lost his life when Collapse gets into his face. The Terrorblade just doesn't work any longer, and Quinn is left all on his lonesome without the refresher. He can't do anything. Tofu.
I mean, it's a perfect AM game on paper, right?
Killer AM game, yeah. Yeah.
I think the problem was not luck, but top lane Miposhka
by Armor and Ace in a bit of trouble. One more hit will be needed. And what? Was that the Stout Shield? Development of the game.
Yeah, Rue
but
down
this top
bottom.
lane has definitely been the most fun one. Slow down. There's the Blood Grenade. Goes for a TP out. And with the heal, they're going to have more than enough now. It is going to be running at you. That was a long time ago. It did happen quite often back then. As Radon will be eating a double Star Storm. Needs to get out of this one fast. And oh, what a play from Tofu. Jumping over the creep to Radon. Was blocking. He's going to try to get out. Not going to be happening. And GG this time around.
Mid lane DK into Storm. Okay, now that I say it, Larl should get the kill here, and he does.
Collapse. One more hit is going to be needed. The blink is there. He tries to dodge it, and his own creeps blocking him, making sure that Watson. Can he do with it? Going towards Ace, who is level 6, but only 1 point in Bristleback. Arrow will be connecting from afar. Let's see if they can please get something out of this. Ace goes down. Tofu has one more leap charge, but Quinn is here. Losing the dragon form will make sure that he's not that big of a deal. Watson needs to cut through the trees, but only to escape for now.
It's still a pretty good kill, I would say, for Team Spirit, and
just lacking damage, and it was pretty apparent there.
They're bringing it.
Heroes. Oh, well. Radon they go with the stun. He uses the mana voice, and the stun from the DK would connect, but he got his dragon form finally, so they do get the kill.
I'm expecting it to maybe be used.
Let's see what they can do. They need that blink dagger, and speaking of blinks, Quinn will get it onto Laurel a little bit too low now, even with the honking.
Yeah, all the honking.
Okay, it's good. It's good. It's not going through. That's good. But the smoke will break. They did go for it. Blink dagger on the Sand King will be used. And they miss on Tofu. He has one more leap charge if he wants to go for it. Nice grave from afar. He might not even need it. Gets out just in time. Radon is there waiting for him onto the high ground. Malady, now you don't have a grave for yourself, but we're gonna dig one for you, Spirit. Beautiful reveal of the blink dagger of Collapse.
This way more important. Miposhka.
On him, stun. Where's the follow-up arrow? Well, you don't need it when Watson is here. A couple of hits are gonna be doing it. And with this build on the anti-mage, you can just dive tier 2. Win probability is still close to 50-50 between the two teams.
Malady? They're gonna jump him.
He's gonna use the grave now. Here's the projection, and well, there's the turnaround with the anti-mage going in. Blinding light, however, is gonna make sure that he cannot kill Radon. Decent amount of damage. They really want the aim. He did use the great healing Lotus. Will it be enough for him to survive? There's Splitter off the mark. Gets the blink out just in time. Now with the Burrow Strike on the Dragonite. That's going to be a big kill as well. Radahn going to be TPing in very aggressively. Doesn't want to get close to the Anti-Mage. And Quinn is surrounded by 5 heroes. Tofu next on the menu. Laurel has enough mana to get on top of him. One more leap charge is available. And it will not be used as the stun of Collapse. Make sure he stays in place long enough.
Dude, what a crazy...
Really, your damage output as an anti-mage isn't that high. And I think GG are getting to a point where their damage is really suffering. Bristleback now gonna be caught. There's the Solar Bind. He does have the Blade Mail to assist them. Not enough. Also, the Echo Stomp onto Watson needs to be very careful. Blink onto the low ground will be fine. Arrow.
Poshka
does get the connection. They will be going on to Miposhka, trying to finish him off. There's the Hex. You can't deny him if they want to, but the Illuminate will make sure that they don't have to. And the stun, Burrow Strike going through, Counterspell not coming out there at the perfect timing, so it's not going to be doing anything as Collapse gets himself a double, and Tofu will be next on the menu. At this point, it's all Team Spirit. Radahn coming forward. He sees Tofu. A couple of hits are going to be needed to finish him off, but Collapse, after a abysmal laning stage, is now styling. On game now.
Oh, Storm. He might jump in. Smoked up.
Well, they want this anti-mage off the map. You will be getting the counter spell and the blink away, but if you survive, they refresh the spells on Collapse, not even giving it to Stone.
No, Quinn
also comes over. Their Splitter is coming in. You have to get away from him, but it pulls him in again into 5 heroes of Team Spirit. They are everywhere, and mind you, this is without the recall. They are just... Laurel has the shield rune, a very hard kill. Even if you get everything into him, Rue gives himself a little bit more mana of the old growth, just the extra vision from Radahn. Dazzle in a very peculiar position, but he does give the vision. Will be graving himself and buying time for the rest of his team to go in. Watson onto Radahn buyback. Yeah, they know they need their coddle. There is no mana void. The Storm Spirit will be pulling himself in. Nice counter spell, definitely saving his life, but the Storm is not done. He knows that without the mana void, they can't do anything to him. It does feel that way. Another Burrow Strike onto 2 heroes. His melee heroes really not doing that much. Epicenter now in the middle of it. Radahn without any mana, but that just means that the anti-mage is not doing any damage to him. Mana was given back, and also the HP, the Scoddle, making all the difference. Look at how deep the Bristleback is. They want Radahn dead. He's gonna be focusing on the Bristle. He can't get him down. Watson very low. The Illuminate, he will be able to run away from it, but not from the Storm Spirit. Even with the haste rune, it is not enough. Bristleback somehow lives. The Storm, and the Storm still kills me, and I'm an anti-mage, so definitely doesn't feel good for them. And Spirit, they're not done. They have now a gem on Rue. Want to go for Watson, and they will be finding him with the stun counter spell. He won't be able to get it off this time around. Echo Stomp off the mark. Radahn does
a bit deep.
Here's Quinn as well. Radahn out of position. He's gonna be needing a little bit of help. His ulti not really doing that much, and again a double Burrow Strike. He just never misses. So Radahn healed up once more. Force Staff onto the side. He will still die. They're trying to finish off Watson. Not going to be happening. But Quinn on the other side will definitely a big casualty of this fight. Miposhka still alive. Now this time around, you cannot counterspell and Collapse. He gets a double. He wants to continue destroying them. However, Ace is too strong. The Anti-Mage and the DK are dead. But there is another core on GG. And he's definitely pulling his own weight.
Absolutely. Ace Radahn is also buying one. So they're going to have multiple Linken Spheres mid lane.
Smoke breaks. Nice counter spell. Not in time. Finding the Dazzle. He does grave himself. Nice usage there of the shard. He's still gonna go down. No chance to protect himself. The Yules finish him off in the end. He does land, and exactly. He was very lucky. Meanwhile, GG are trying to change things in the mid lane. Ace coming in, Watson already there, and they get a kill. I really like these boots of travel on Ace. He understands that they need a way to deal with the split push of Team Spirit in terms of preventing the damage from the map. They want him. They have an epicenter if they need it. Well, they won't need it. Storm does more than enough damage there with help of Collapse. You know, the pits are moved and then they want to change something.
Melody, no, run.
Run, Melody. He has the Nautil projection, so he should be fine. Can grave himself. Laurel, that is what he wanted to force out. That is a nice spell to take away. Lotus Orb protecting Laurel. And there's the Ignis Fatus. Look at the light. Quinn is flying around there. Echo Stomp And the blinding light. This is so annoying. They cannot move now. Going onto the Dragon Knight.
Collapses in.
Protected by the pipe, but Collapse goes in. This time around, the Burrow Strike really not that great. Melody still has the Graves to protect himself, but he will be allowed to get it. At least the Yule's now still alive, not for long. There's just so much AoE damage. And the chase is on. Ace gets himself away. Watson, they see him because of the curse of the old growth. He will be getting another blink away, but nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Spirit are relentless, and they will get him as well.
They're playing just out of their minds. Such a good Ignis Fatus, just keeping them in that Will-O-Wisp. Now they're going for Tofu and
he catches a mid-jump. That is the worst feeling with the Mirana. You think, haha, I'm out, and then a Storm Spirit just makes sure it doesn't really. Just with the Crimson Guard, but even without it, Radon would have been fine. Well, mid lane, Ignis Fatus is being used, but it doesn't protect the Coddle. Maybe thinking about going for this one, going on to Ace. The break is there. A couple of hits now from the Storm is going to be enough. Finally, they found an opening. They brought down the big one. Hex onto the Mirana. Storm going in. Laurel continuing his onslaught, but there will be a grave from the high ground. Tofu stays alive for now. Stun on Laurel. Mana Void is available, but there are so many Lincoln Spheres. You have to be careful how you're using those. Collabs being pulled back in. Has the Crimson Guard once again. Very hard hero to take down, but losing mana rapidly. Laurel going in. Link is still broken. The Yules protecting him for a second, not enough. Watson gets a double, and he wants to go for more. Road bought back this time around. I don't think it's going to be as impactful as last time when he went for it, as Watson still going forward. This Sand King is 25 as well, so he does have the blind and slow.
He's going in, it seems.
Gonna go in onto the Bristleback, trying to finish him off. Ace gonna get Graves, so for now he's gonna be okay. Radon, they want this Aegis. It's not doing any damage to him. With the Mana Void, he gets close to finishing him, but it's just not enough, especially with Laurel being able to run down the Anti-Mage, and he's not gonna have a Mana Void for a minute, so even hesitant about continuing this fight. The buyback of the Anti-Mage seems to be enough for Spirit for now. Still have an Aegis. Radon gonna get turned on. It's gonna be a huge run onto the two of them. Now they want the DK, gonna get Graves up and pulled in together. I don't know how. He lives through this with Bosch, calls so deep into the fight, and Quinn still alive, but Illuminate goes through, healing everybody on Spirit and making sure that the two cores of GG are dead. Spirit, they look like the first team that are gonna be going into the playoffs of FISSURE Universe Episode 4, and in what style? Looking untouchable.